The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And he's on his way! Has a pop! And the follow-up! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
So one thing worthy of note, the big new signing has failed even to make the squad.
I can only assume, Peter, that he's not quite up to speed with how this team operates. He must be desperate to start, but here we are.
Valbuena. Fekir. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Malumbu. Belanda. Pumps it upfield. Morel. Valbuena. Looks like a good ball through. And back out it comes. And out to safety.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Thrust towards the front line. David Luiz pushes it out wide, and it's David Luiz. Fekir with a delicate ball. Nicely measured pass. Darder unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Malumbu. And the defence can get it clear. Has a swing at it! That's a half-decent try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Valbuena. Well weighted. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
Valbuena. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0.
He'll try from distance. Pumps it forwards. Fekir with the ball through. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Who's going to make this theirs?
Belanda.
David Luiz tries to get it forward quickly. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Ball's out on the left now. Here it comes. Is it in? Saved only by poor finishing.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
And it's Valbuena.
It's a long forward pass. Done very well to intervene.
And that's a throw-in.
Tries a through ball. Goes for goal! What about it? Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And we've reached half-time. So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. Second half then, just getting going. Passes it through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Keeper's not concerned by that.
He's a confident lad, but I'm sure a shot from that far out wasn't the best option.
Spoon forward. Valbuena. Fekir.
Darder. Belanda.
Looks to slip it through.
Malumbu. Aimed in towards the centre. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. It's gone for a throw-in. Plays it in.
And the header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
And the volley. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Tries a header! Just off target.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target, and he got lucky, very lucky.
Still going. Where to next?
Shoots! He scores! And they get themselves in front!
Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Now the pass. Gets good distance on it. That'll be a throw. And it's Belanda. Lyon keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Hit into the middle.
Header!
Danger averted for now. That really should have hit the net.
Probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally happy for players to have a go from there.
Forward it goes. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tries to dink it in. Defence has got rid of that. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
And he's whipped it in low. And he's there to hoof it away. David Luiz. Tries a through ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Nkulu. Darder. Fekir. Mulumbu gets it back. Aimed long and direct. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Looking to get within range. That's gone a long way up and away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. David Luiz is the guilty party there. Valbuena. And it's Darder. Fekir. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Nkulu. Spoon forward. Battles to win it back. Floats one over. Can he score? That is wayward.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Morale. Lacazette. Darder. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Gets it upfield. David Luiz. Malumbu. Where to from here? David Luiz. This is promising. Can he put it away? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Chance! What a save! Terrific reactions! Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Fires from distance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And that is that. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think when you score with your first effort and goal, there's a good chance that things are going to go your way for the rest of the game. And to be fair, they used the impetus it gave them to gain a level of control, and I think they went on and deserved to win.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the... Bold, huge and imposing. A warm welcome to Estadio do Morumbi here in Sao Paulo. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It has to be Sergio Aguero, the pocket dynamo, a brilliant little player whose squat build gives him that sharper edge in redirecting his movement to escape defenders. He is one of the very, very best.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Silva. Now it's Aguero. Now it's Silva. Surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Belanda gets it back. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. David Luiz. Belanda has been rewarded with a new deal for his loyal service. Mulumbu. Hit into the middle. No question, that's a foul. He'll try from distance. And it's Mulumbu, out to the flank, hits one! Goal! A pretty simple finish.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
He's made certain that won't get through. Belanda. Goes long and forward. Looks to thread it through. Shapes the shoots! So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Silva. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
should have hit the net. Zabaleta. Here's a clever pass. Goes for goal! He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out. Second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
He's in! Good clearance and very necessary. David Luiz. Malumbu. Belanda. Malumbu. Belanda. Pumps it upfield. Away from immediate danger. And it's Navas. Malumbu. Belanda. David Luiz. Stones. Fernandinho gets it back. David Luiz is the route one option. Looks to dink one in. It's a goal kick. Stones. Sterling. Has gone out. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Otamendi. Tries a through ball. Can he finish? And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
won't reply. This is becoming a stroll. Well played, he saw that coming. Malumbu. Thrust towards the front line. Steered out wide.
Massive leap! No mistake! More and more and more and more! They are running riot!
Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Otamendi. Silva. Battles to win it back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. David Luiz.
And he's on his way!
Who's going to make this theirs? Silva. Fernando has been caught there, it's a foul. Now the pass. Otamendi does well there, alert. Zabaleta. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And the cutback.
Towering header!
And the defence can get it clear. Speculative strike. Played out to the right. Decent progress down the left. Looks like a good ball through.
Can he put it away?
Keeper always had the measure of that.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Danger averted for now. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Belanda. Played in by Malumbu. And the keeper's in command. Fernandinho. Sterling. Aguero passes it through. Aguero. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Malumbu, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Defence has got rid of that. Looks to slip it through. Now the pass.
Great leap!
Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Stones. Alito.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Malumbu. With a delicate ball. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Alito. Spoon forward. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball.
Gets up to head it!
No joy, but a decent try. An untidy challenge, free kick given. Four extra minutes added on. Zabaleta. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Delph. Fernando plays it into the channel. Well positioned to make that interception. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Belts one. Oh, he really got hold of that. And that's it. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think Edin Dzeko is the one to keep an eye on.
Big moment! Massive goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Roma take the early advantage. That will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there.
Juan. Dzeko. Belanda. Passes it through. Perotti. And it's Belanda. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Perotti, Federico Fazio, Florenzi, fires from distance. Mohamed Salah. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Dzeko, who's made his mark on this game, comes sliding in. Dzeko. Now it's Florenzi.
Looking to shoot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Roma get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Juan plays it out to the wing, tries to dink it in.
Header! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Straight header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Strootman knocks it towards the front. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a long forward pass. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. De Rossi. In a foot to win it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Astute defending to ensure they got no further. It's come loose. Defence has got rid of that. Tries a through ball. Great ball, now the shot. And the ball's come out. Tries to pick out a teammate. And the defence can get it clear. De Rossi. Looks like a good ball through. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Up for the header! Harmlessly behind. Florenzi. Mohamed Salah. And it's Dzeko. Pumps it upfield. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Can he score? That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
Perotti tries the route one option. Tries to get it forward quickly. Manolas gets it back. Now the pass. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Dzeko. Back to the keeper. And we've reached half-time. And the action is back underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Always come flying in. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. He's had a shot! That's gone a long way up and away. leap! What about it? Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Perotti, Florenzi, and it's Dzeko. Belanda, deftly done. It's a brilliant interception. Perotti gets it away. Florenzi. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Roma have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Florenzi.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Belanda. Tries to stroke it through. Away from immediate danger. Dzeko. None shall pass, that's the message there. De Rossi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Into the middle. And back out it comes. He's gone for it! Oh, that is very close.
Belhanda did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away while he still had just enough room, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage another effort or two.
Federico Fazio. Perotti. Strootman plays it over to the other flank. Out for a throw. Who's going to make this theirs?
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched. Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Battles to win it back. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. De Rossi boots it upfield. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Juan. Now it's Perotti, and it's Dzeko. Belanda. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looking here to cut their deficit. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for goal. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Good run, Ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Schwan. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gets it, and now what? He'll have a dip! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, listen, their task is tough enough already without missing chances like that. The next one has to go in.
Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Schwan looks to slip it through. Tries a through ball. Dzeko looking to get on the end of this.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
De Rossi battles to win it back. And it's Dzeko. Florenzi, played out to the right. El Shaarawy. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they were totally dominated throughout that game, and the scoreline reflects that. It was a really poor result for them.